Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes, while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really, and not many can boast the same quality of performance either, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Scholes. Tries to play it through. And the shot! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's away. Great chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. Picked out brilliant chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's beautiful. Now Mbappe. And the finish! It's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And with that, the hat-trick is Mbappe! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's gone direct here. Azar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Hakimi. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Azar. Mateus. And it's Azar. Now it's Goulet. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. Goes for a shot! Really well taken goal. That was a given. It always was.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to...
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Madrid 3 ahead after a remarkable half. Who knows how many more will follow. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Decent chance! No mistake! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So is this the start of a comeback? Scholes. Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. Back into the middle. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he decides to cross it. Pele, great vision. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! No mistake!
Substitution for Manchester United, number 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
That looks a cracking ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rafinha. Xavi Alonso. Threads one in. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Can he get it through? Scholes is the team's great visionary. That's a good ball out wide. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mateus tries to pass it through. He's beaten the... It's Pele! Superb from Pele! About as smooth as it gets.
The goal scorer.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Coming on the field,
Madrid blast themselves
10,
into a 3-goal lead.
Number 16, Rodri.
Rafinha! Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well cleared. Out to the right. Carvajal. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Rodri calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped? Mbappe! Goal! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how...
It's Bale! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Pele is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, he's been caught on it! Chance for a shot! It's in! Into the lead once more! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and
through
early.
ball. Mbappe, he's picked his way through. Now it's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, super! It's Bale! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cleared away. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Chouameni. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mbappe! Big chance! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Basten did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bale! He scores! There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's Bale! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Carvajal is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Hazard, looking to play him in. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Madrid really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Van Basten played out to the left flank. Now it's Yamal, and it's Scholes. And the pass is intercepted. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he get it through? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that's gone loose. No foul, says the referee. Scholes had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimate shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Manchester United have their third corner. And that has been cleared. And here's Bale. He's got away. Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Well, the ball's gone astray.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Robertson. Hazard. Tries to play it through. Showing good feet. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
So their fourth corner of the game. He's got tall. It's in! Surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Van Basten. Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he's there to retrieve it. Aimed beyond the defence.
4 added minutes has been
forward.
indicated.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well read, nice interception. Rodri. That has been cut short. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by...
Takes a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Out towards the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And for a moment, time stood still. Madrid with the corner, there first. That has been knocked clear. And this is Scholes. Danger averted for now. Nice sequence of passes. It's Scholes! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Rodri. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? He would have been quick to recover this. Cross needs to be... Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United have Lewandowski! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Referee's given a throw. And it's Lewandowski. Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Rodri. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Cross from Cafu. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has been cleared. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Rodri. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising position. He's got away. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he shoots! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. reflections on the goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper. And he was...
Chance! And yes, it's there! Right back in the game! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Stood up well to him there. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's found a way past. And he's gone looking for safety. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. Saliba clears it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And this is Pele. That's good play. Scholes.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for...
Chance for a shot! Off the post! And he's managed to get rid. Now who's going to be first to this? Cafu. And he's gone backward. Great chance! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, can they get him away? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
That's a lovely pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rodri with the clearance. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance, and he's away.
Climbs up big! Goal! The ideal start!
The perfect show of intent. Great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 3 minutes is...
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Kylian Mbappe.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Owen. Owen is flagged offside. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Chelsea have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launchpad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch too.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And he shoots! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Back into the middle. Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Cucurella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Puyol has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Floated through, and this is Torres. Torres! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. It's run loose here. And he's decided to go for it. And that has fair fizzed. Tries to pass it through. Saliba cuts it out. And he's quick to get it clear again. Cross flung, he rises. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Saliba gets it clear. Now this could be a chance.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Palmer powering forward here. Rodri. Chouameni. Pele. A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Looking for the run. He's had a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Madrid, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but
And Torres! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal, delivered with swing.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
And they're quick to get it back. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, it's come to nothing. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, decent chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution on the field, number 5, Fernando Torres.
Chelsea
Number
choosing
20,
to make the first change.
Number 10,
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Number 6,
Oh, with this kind of a...
coming on the field.
Oh, that was a
Number
brilliant
18,
save.
Oh, he really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 19, Pepe.
Threads one in,
Number 23,
and this is
Beckham.
Scholes. They've got a corner here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Now it's Owen. Caceres. Chouameni. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Just about up to 75 minutes. And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal's bullish header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Rudiger makes the interception. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham looking to get on the end of this. And the shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Chelsea have their second corner now. Big header! In for the pieces!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruben Neves. Rodri.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Defending of the desperate variety. Somewhat off target. He's gone for goal! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Pelé claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Request for support throughout.